Welcome to a very special edition of the ISB podcast. I'm your host, Sahil, here with Roy. And today kicks off a very important journey for the U.S. men's national team. You know, we usually say where we're all reporting from, if we're coming from Europe, we have, Bick, our European correspondent. Rahi's currently in Europe right now for the Euros. And we always tell where everyone is. But today I felt it was appropriate, Roy, to say that we are reporting proudly from our home, the USA.
From sea to shining sea, my friend. Good old US of A.
Now's our time to be patriotic. But okay, let's start it off by giving a little bit of background for those that are obviously familiar with the Copa America. You can, this will be a refresher, or you can ignore this part or whatever. But we just want for all the fans out there to understand why you should watch the Copa America. Maybe you're just getting into soccer, or maybe you've been a fan from the last World Cup and you're getting more into it now. But Roy, why should they tune in tonight to the U.S. men's national team Copa America match?
It's the biggest tournament the USA can play in, not named the World Cup. It is massive. Like the World Cup, it is played every 4 years. Like the World Cup, there are group stages, knockout stages. It goes to quarters, semis, finals. It is an epic, historic tournament that we have never won. It's an epic, historic tournament that is being played in the United States of America. So we have a chance to win it. We are the home team. Technically, geographically, we are the home team. I don't think we'll ever be the home team in the stands based on support, but it is a massive tournament. It is the Euro, but our side of the world. And we have, in our side of the world, people say, oh, the Euro's the best. We have the world champions. We have Brazil. We have Uruguay. We have massive teams, and we have our own country playing in it as well, the USA. So,
yeah,
cannot miss this tournament.
This is a very special edition too, where all of the teams from South America compete, and all the best teams from North America and Central America as well. So this is a tournament that rivals the European Championships as the biggest tournaments in the world, just below the World Cup in terms of the world of football/soccer. So, all right. So that's that for all you noobs out there, but we'd love to bring you into the community and bring you into the conversation about soccer. Now, expanding it out to maybe some of the more seasoned fans, or again, even some people who are just catching on the U.S. men's national team. What is the expectation for the match tonight?
Listen, Bolivia plays a very defensively minded, typically a 4-5-1 is what they go with. They go very, very hard defensively. They typically have 8+ players behind the ball at all times. Anytime the opposition is in their half, they bunker down very hard. And this is the thing. Everyone's saying that this should be an easy win. But if we look at history, and if we look at US's games against teams who bunker, we don't do well. We don't produce chances. We could go an entire half, sometimes 70 minutes, 80 minutes without a single shot on goal against teams like this. And this is what Mr. Southgate of the Pacific is known for. This is what he's known for. Greg Berhalter, not being able to find ways to score. It's the reason he was fired from Hammarby. It's the reason he struggled in MLS. It's the reason people don't like him for the U.S. men's national team. He hasn't figured out how to get this team to click offensively, and now we're playing a very defensive team. So take that as you will. It's going to be a tough one. It could be a tough one. It shouldn't be, but it very well could be.
Yeah. Well, it's all starting tonight. So best of luck to the U.S. men's national team. That's what we wanted to come here with this video and say, because we got to be proud and patriotic. It's funny. People ask me like, they're like, which team are you supporting? Whenever they ask me that question, I'm like, look, you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. If you're a citizen of a specific nation, you can choose a secondary team and all that, but you don't have a choice. You should support the country that you live in, and this is your one chance to be patriotic, even if you're not the rest of the year. So let's go. Anything to add, Roy?
I will say, when it comes to supporting this team, I've noticed a lot of people in this country, Americans, people that come from other countries, they don't support the US national team. And I used to spend a lot of time saying, come on, this is your team, this is your country. But this team needs to show that they are worth supporting. I have friends who are massive soccer fans, who live in this country, who love this country, who even watch MLS, that aren't big on the US men's national team. They don't want them to win, but do they really care? Does it affect them emotionally? No. And the reason is this team in this latest generation hasn't given people a reason to care. It's been a while. It's been a while. So this new generation, with this golden generation, we call it Timothy Weah, Josh Sargent, Balogun, McKennie, Musa, Pulisic, they need to come through and show why we should support this team. I'm always going to support them, but there's a massive percentage of the population who doesn't and who won't.
Yeah.
If they don't perform in this Copa America.
Yep. That's I would agree. So let's get this show on the road. All right, boys, make us proud. Make us proud tonight. And
let's go.
Go USA.
Vamos USA. Let's go.